that shit's cloudy out there today. Shitty out. Yeah, fucking tree blooming over here. It's fucking spring. It's fucking too chilly out here, man. Too much rain. What's up, Gothic? What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a good amount of videos tomorrow and stuff too. See if I can make the fish shoot and stuff. Be doing a lot before I leave here too. So try to do as much as I can before I leave. What's up, Dan? Yeah, I was kind of hungover a little bit last night. Fucking slept all day. That's not good, man. Yeah, struggle with money can affect your mental health, and it just makes you feel worse, you know, at times. Yeah, is it because what the doctor told you or something? What's up, Jeff? Trump shooting? No, what happened? Too much bad shit on the news. Yeah, the exercises are not working. Yeah, if the exercises are not working, right, best to talk to the doctor and see what other options you can do. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. And the thing is, like, if you want to get surgery or something, it's not cheap either. Yeah, it could fail. Yeah, it's actually a serious surgery. They can't, like, F up on that. Yeah, hopefully that's not the case, man. Oh, it's another assassination attempt? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Ridiculous. You think it's staged? I mean, that's That shit's fucking. This political shit's making people angry. That's for sure. Yeah, because if the exercises are not working, then you probably have to go through other alternatives, possibly. Yeah, I think Trump's been the most hated president of all time, I think. I don't know who's the second most hated. Yeah, I mean, if it makes you feel better in a way, then I guess there's nothing wrong with it, you know? Yeah, I mean, can't expect weed to cure it, you know? But I guess it'll help alleviate it. I can't smoke weed no more. It makes me feel worse, you know? I can't do it. Yeah, yep. Gas prices are going up high. It used to be in 250 in South Dakota. Now it's like 350 for regular a gallon. That's something I have to that I'm prepared for in Arizona since it's higher over there. So yeah, people are not happy about that, especially with the war going on. Not good. Biden is second hated. Yeah, he was hated a lot too. I'll say he could be second too. He didn't do a lot good for the economy as well. And other things. Yeah, yep. Because of Luigi getting all this attention because he's good looking. I guess if he wasn't, he wouldn't get all this attention. Yep. Yeah, people are politically divided. You can't. It's like you can't talk to people about politics anymore without people hating on you and having a difference. You know, it's pathetic. Yeah, I had to sleep a lot today. I went a little too much on that drinking shit. That shit wasn't worth it though. Got two free drinks and stuff, but it was just kind of not worth it when you just were standing around, just kind of being like a zombie. Yeah, yeah. I mean, looks matter the most. A lot of people are that shallow. It seems about that. They don't go by character or nothing. Need to hydrate myself. Oh man. When I was at that bar yesterday before I went in, there was these two girls. One girl had like purple hair or something. And there was this guy in the pickup truck, and he was basically he had micro like a microphone or something, and he was shouting a bunch of shit to her, putting her down and all that. And then the guy hit the gas and drifted away. That shit definitely had to do with the politics right there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, men's issues are ignored. That's for sure. I mean, other than that, it's just people are politically divided, and you can't even have like a conversation about it. You know, people get too heated all the time to the point where it's like hateful. You know, people can't calm down and you know try to understand where that person's coming from. You know. Yeah, man, that makes sense. You know, like the left incentivizes more like social services than the right. It makes sense, man. I mean, you vote for what benefits you. That's what I think. So I never vote, so I have certain things I agree and disagree with. So you'll be live soon. That'll be cool, man. Maybe I'll join or something. Virtue signal. Yeah, a lot of people do that shit with politics, especially. Yeah, it does suck. Am I good at cooking? I wouldn't say I'm like the best. I guess I'm like average. I can like cook certain stuff. I'm not like some chef where I make immaculate food though. Trying to figure out since I'm running out of the chicken if I should buy food to cook or not. I might just buy like canned stuff. I don't want to cook and clean this like stove all the time. So I gotta leave very soon. So, what do you mean by that? Final destination. Yeah, I mean these glasses are good though. They're pretty sturdy, and I definitely need them. Like I have a whole bunch of contacts, uh, but I try not to use them that much. Ray Bans. Oh, I see. Yeah, they're a lot of money. The Ray Bans. They're not cheap. Like I just got like the ones I can afford. Like they're just glasses, you know. Every 6 months. Probably not, to be honest with you. It's a lot of money to move, man. I don't. I want to stay in Arizona more than 6 months. So I only did the lease for 6 months to try the roommate out. If worst comes to worst, I'll move to a different spot in Arizona or something. But I lived here for 9 months, and I actually thought I was gonna stay here for a year, but it changed. I mean, I want to try to live in Arizona for a while, and then when I get bored, I've done everything there and stuff. I'll move somewhere else. I don't want to settle down somewhere. I want to see stuff. Try to meet people on YouTube or whatever it is. So, yeah, I just hope living in Arizona works out. So, Weenie Warrior, Weenie Hut Junior Warrior. I'll take that one, man. Yeah, I think Jeff does like camping. Remember him talking about that a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna be hiking with the roommate too. That'll be pretty interesting. Be hiking Sedona, and he's invited me to other ones too. So be kind of a new cope, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'll feel happy in a way, but there's certain things that are gonna still come with me, like bad memories and certain things like that. It's not gonna 100% cure all my problems, you know. I'm gonna still have problems there, but I just hope it's not like super impactful is the thing. What's up, Colton? Yeah, I mean, if you have parents that uh, are toxic, they affected your whole childhood, and they didn't benefit you whatsoever. I mean, you have the right to complain about them, you know? Especially if they are unwilling to change. I mean, makes sense. But yeah, I'm getting tired of this place, though. It's just, I'm just tired of living in this state. Ready to see something else. So, can't force them, Rohi. It's up to Final Destination. Nah, I'm not gonna do a live when I'm driving down there. It's too. I'd say it could be dangerous doing that. I mean, I did that shit on my old channel, driving from this one job to my place in Philly, and I did like other times. It's just not worth it. I'd rather just do a live when I'm not driving, man. Plus, when I'm doing a live, like driving, it's gonna drain my battery, and I want to get there at a certain time. So maybe when I stop at a place like a hotel or a motel, whatever it is, I'll do a live stream then. So, I mean, possible, I guess. If you transmax, you can. Yeah, camping and hiking's cool, man. So, yeah, he sounds cool. I screened him very well when I met him, and before I met him, I called him up, and he seems cool. So, I don't think there will be that many issues if we communicate well. So, yeah, life's trash in a lot of ways, man. Big trash can. Yeah, that's great. You always want to work hard at your job. You come home and you're tired. You go to bed and you start dreaming working hard. Because tomorrow's a new day and you gotta work even harder. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had the means to do so too, but it's not easy though. I have a good amount of money to go down here though, so not as much as when I moved to South Dakota, but it's a good amount to move down there though. Yeah, well, I'll do a live stream or something at my new place, in the neighborhood, and things like that. So yeah, the summer heat can be brutal. I guess that's something I can gotta consider, but I'd rather deal with the heat than the cold. The cold is very unbearable, especially in South Dakota. It's just hard, you know. Yeah, I heard you have to if you're going camping like up there in the summer, you have to do it in the morning, like bright and early morning, so you can like beat the heat. What's up, Black Sheep? Moving out of there Thursday. Thursday is when I'm moving out. Like yesterday was my last day working, so I went out and I drank like a couple rum and cokes stuff to celebrate me getting through this place and how I went from being homeless to living here and getting through here to moving somewhere that I want to live at. So that'll never happen, man. I'll never buy a house. It's just I just don't see myself owning a house, you know. And I don't really care about that. I mean, I lived in like a pretty decent sized house at my dad's, and all I did was a bunch of work to it. Like I had to help my dad cut the grass. I had to clean the pool. I gotta like trim bushes. I gotta plant flowers and clean up leaves. It was just a lot of work, you know. A lot of people don't want to talk about that with owning a house, you know, like a decent sized one. It's a lot of work that comes to it. So yeah, it can be. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess like in the intense heat, that's why I'm trying to find a job that's indoors. So I wouldn't have to be outside dealing with the extreme heat. Uh, that's what I'm trying to look for right now. Monday, I'm gonna look for jobs like crazy, I guess, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll keep these videos. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it'll be the last time doing videos in here. So yeah, I mean, if you own too much stuff, it could be overwhelming. It's best not to own so much shit. Like I'm gonna get rid of one of these tables here. I'm bringing only two, cause I can only fit so much. Like I'm bringing my TV, obviously, the PlayStation. Probably gonna get rid of the trash cans. I don't need that really. All the kitchen stuff that's in here, I'll bring. I'm just gonna bring stuff that I know I need and get rid of stuff that I don't need. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, the houses like where I'm from, like my dad said they used to be in 150K for like a decent sized house. Now it's like 400, 500K. 20 years later, it's unaffordable for a single person to own that. Even like with like a dual income, it's not easy. Yeah, I'm excited to move. Yep, I'm kind of nervous as well. I'm like in between. Like I'm excited to go down there, but I'm like nervous with certain stuff. But I think it'll work out well. So yeah, it's a lifelong hassle. Yep, it is a huge fucking hassle, man. That's what my dad would be a workaholic. He'll work and then he'll just do stuff around the house all the time. There's always something to be done at the house I was living at. Yeah, renting can be a hassle too because rent can go up, and then um, another thing is like you may not be able to afford the rent that's going up, and then you have to find a new place. That can be a hassle as well, you know. I mean, there's cons of renting also. I guess it depends on what you prefer. I mean, for me, I guess I'd rather rent, you know. That's just me. So I don't like staying in one place, you know. Like if you own a house, you can make money out of it, you know. Your house can be worth more if you renovate it. Like you fixed the bathrooms, you renovated the kitchen, you put a bunch of landscaping at your house, like exotic plants and stuff. That ups your value, and then you can make money off that. And I guess when you own a house, you can have passive income. And like, there's benefits owning a house, you know. So, I mean, if you're renting an apartment, it's a little more expensive, but I'm renting a room to rent, so it's like the same price as here. It was say here it's like 750 and plus the utilities. I think it might be a little more expensive here than the room I'm renting because I don't think the utilities may not be as bad with the roommate. So, but I guess apartments definitely more expensive than South Dakota's though. I'll say Arizona is not like it's definitely more expensive than here. Like South Dakota, a good thing about living here is it's more affordable in South Dakota in a lot of places. That's something I guess I'll miss the affordability that South Dakota has. Needs the Bonnie Blue treatment. Yeah, she'll get the you know what the BBC treatment. Shit. Yeah, there is some sketchy areas in Arizona. Something that's something I have to look out for when I'm down there. But I'm living in a decent suburb down there, so it's not a bad neighborhood. But I when a couple of beers was like showing me around, he was showing me the bad areas and telling me where to stay away from, and definitely not gonna go there, you know. And I live kind of like the place I'm living at. I live kind of far from like the bad areas, so. All races should get the bounty. Yeah, that they should get that treatment for talking all that shit. Greatest thing. She made a lot of money doing that, sleeping around and you know, it's ridiculous. Not even like say like not even considering like the like a kid can be born and never asked for like this life, you know. uh, yeah, I won't get evicted, man. I'm pretty good with my money, so I'm not I'm not like bad with my money and stuff. More people, more trouble. Yeah, yeah, more people, more problems, man. Exactly. Just go over there, Rohai. Change her ways. Change that blonde girl. Yeah, she is good looking. I'm not gonna lie. She's a good looking blonde chick. Wanted to touch her heart. Oh man, that's funny, man. Oh shit. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm bringing my construction uniform over there. That's why I'm bringing my Domino's shit over there. I'm letting people know I'm a hard worker. I'm letting people know I have a work ethic. I have a great attitude. I show up on time, and I never complain about safety hazards or not getting a raise. I'm letting them fucking know. Yeah, my cousin's got to go down there to try to defeat negativity, and he said to me that he's gonna go to that cemetery here one more time just to defeat some negativity there since they're not all gone yet. He's kind of wacko, you know. Yeah, I'll change it forever. It'll be positive. Right now it's negative, and I'm being transferred over there because they need extra help. They need extra labor. They need a guy that will change people's mindsets, and I'm there for them. I'm the chosen one. That's why I'm going over there. South Dakota, I've done everything for this state. I changed people's minds, and I just gotta do a little bit more before I go. Alright, I'll see you, Black Hole. Yeah, hopefully your live stream goes good, man. Yeah, I'll be bringing my construction equipment over there and my domino shit. Yeah, I mean, I'll say there's a lot of heroes that come with no cape. Yep. I'm a hero. I come in with a construction helmet and a vest. Sometimes I'll wear my Domino's uniform and deliver pizzas, and people appreciate it because I'm a hero. I don't care about getting tip money. As long as I deliver pizzas and people love my service, that's great. Oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be a long drive though. It's gonna be the same hours as when I was driving from Pennsylvania to South Dakota. So, long drive. again. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with him tomorrow one last time before I leave. We're gonna hang out, talk about some deep stuff, and do whatever, you know? So, yeah, we'll hang out with him one last time, and uh, then I'm heading out, you know? Yeah, Grand Canyon. Yeah, I'm trying to visit it next weekend before I go back to my place. I want to try to see some stuff in Arizona before I live there. That's what I'm planning to do. Maybe check more of Scottsdale a little bit and stuff. And after that, I'm just gonna look for a job, try to get settled in, and kind of do the same thing as here, you know? Try to plan stuff out, people on my YouTube, and try to plan things out, what to do for fun, and I guess stuff like that, you know? Yeah, it would be cool. I would like to see that. Definitely. Not sure when I want to see it next weekend though. I think I may get a hotel down there first before I see it, but I may think about seeing it first before I get up my hotel. So we'll see. I don't know yet though. No, I never been there before. I never been to Arizona in my life, but my aunt has. My aunt and my cousin's been down there. They have like this timeshare where they pay like monthly for it, and they always go to Arizona a certain time of the year. So Vegas is doomed. How come you say that? Yeah, I'm not much of a gambler, but if I wanted to go to Vegas, I'll go to the Bunny Ranch. That's where I would go. Oh, he lives in Arizona? Yeah, I would go to his comedy shows. I mean, he has a lot of funny shit that I like too. Have we kind of share the same values as well? Yeah, that'll be cool if he's doing a show down there. That'll be something to do. Yeah, I've never been to like a stand up before though. It'd be kind of cool to see that. My brother has. He saw what's that guy's name? How can I not remember his fucking name? Uh, damn, he's what the fuck's his name, man? Damn, I might have to look this up. Where's the phone here? Oh, Dave Chappelle. That's his name. I don't even need the phone. My brother saw Dave Chappelle. Uh, he said that was a good show. I think he saw other comedians too, but I forget what he told me. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see that. See Doug Stanhope talk about kids and abortion. That would crack me up, you know. Yeah, yep. We developed as a species. We evolved, but we still have our differences and can't get along. I mean, it's because how your parents raised you and what they put in your head. You know what I mean? So that's what that means. Yeah, I was thinking about doing more videos today, but I kind of got tired. We'll do a lot more tomorrow, though. I'm all in if she's there. I'll use all my savings just to get with her and be homeless. Hell yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna get her before you, Rohai. Yeah, I mean, look what they're doing with their decisions and stuff. Their inflation's going up, cost of living's high, and people can't afford things. Like these politicians are doing that. I wonder how much it is to get a girl at the bunny ranch. I'm really fucking curious, because when you go online and get those courts, you know what I mean? I wonder if they're similar price as the courts online. Really curious. Yeah, scandals, yeah. A lot of rumors about them. There's a lot of rumors that most likely are true where they're doing harmful things to people. Not good. That's one thing about Arizona too. They have more courts than South Dakota. So if I feel like I need to get a court, uh, I can get one down there. But definitely don't want to take that risk like last time, though, man. You might need to check that out, man. My shit does that too. hmm. I'll say one thing though. I'm gonna try and invest in a laptop so I can make these video reactions better. It's just hard to put my phone on like this bottle right here and or my lunch box to hold the phone and react. And I feel like a lot of people would like to see like my facial reactions to these videos, so that's something I need to invest in, make them better. I need Cavs Raptors game to go over 220.5. What? So you can win some money, right? This is your alt account. Yeah, what's up, Gamer Stance? Yeah, that happens. I mean, I had a very old channel. I made it in like 2010, and all of a sudden, like I can't access it anymore. Something happened to it. So yeah, for a parlay. Yeah, hopefully you win that, man. I was watching some of the games at the bar yesterday. There were some good games. I saw that the Blazers were beating the Spurs for a while, and then Spurs caught up. That was a good game right there. Chasing women. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that can be a bad cope though, cause you can get disappointed too. That's a it can go both ways. 101, 95 in like 45 seconds. Yeah, I kind of want the Timberwolves to beat the Nuggets. When I went to that Timberwolves game in Minneapolis, like Anthony Edwards, so good to watch live. Like he's quick. He's got the handles and all that shit. So yeah, hopefully you win those, man. Yeah, I mean we are animals that have a like a conscious brain to decision make and question, you know. But a lot of times there's humans out there that don't question and don't make the right decisions. Damn, 101, 101. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy how LeBron is doing that. 41 years old, and there's no Luca, there's no Austin Reeves. It's crazy how he's like doing well against the Rockets. It's unbelievable. What's up, Hooper? What's going on, man? Yeah, everything has ups and downs. Yeah, but there's people out there that experience more downs than ups, though, man. And there's people that experience more ups and downs. That's it can be messed up with that. Yeah, that was a good pickup for the Timberwolves getting Ayo Sumo. That guy is a good guy off the bench for the Timberwolves. Jay McDaniels is nice too. He's all right. Damn, he got hurt. What did they say he got hurt? Like what kind of injury? Yeah, that'll be cool if I went to a stand up, Doug Stanhope down there. That's where he resides. I'll be in the front row. I don't know. That might be a hot take on that one, Race. I mean, I feel like they definitely need Edwards for the Timberwolves to go far, but I'll say they have a lot of good pieces though. I think they could put up a fight like Gobert, and I think the problem is you can't have Julius Randle like isolate so much, you know, because that'll mess up the chemistry. He needs the ball in his hand constantly. Enjoy his retirement. Yeah, I think he should. You know, I mean, he was big in the UFC. Yeah, overworking KD. Yeah, Udoka's not the right fit for Kevin Durant. Like Kevin Durant's 37 years old. He's not getting any faster. You know, he's overworking him, and I just feel like Udoka is not the right coach for Houston. I don't think he fits well with them. Yeah, there are a lot of people that deal with more negatives than the positives in this life. Yep. Damn, a knee injury? That's fucked up. That's just unlucky right there. Man, right in the playoffs. Damn. Hyperextended. Yeah, I think Cat should have stayed. I think he should have stayed for the Timberwolves too. Like Randall's not as efficient as Cat, and I feel like Randall can just mess up the team. Like, yeah, he's a good mid-range guy, but he's like inconsistent, just like how he was on the Knicks, pretty much. Yeah, that would suck even more of an ACL MCL tear. F that, man. Damn, 112 to 96. What is it now? Like 3-1 Timberwolves? Yeah, I don't know. That's just from one game, though. You know what I mean? We'll see. I mean, the Nuggets are. I mean, you do have a good argument. I mean, the Nuggets are a very good team, so that's pretty impressive without Anthony Edwards. So, yeah, some people age better. Yeah, genetics, man. Yeah. Yeah, worst version of Tibbs. Yeah, I just don't think he's the right coach for Kevin Durant. That's for sure. It's like we were talking about before. I think D'Antoni would be a better coach for Kevin Durant. I think he would fit the system for Kevin Durant too. That's who they should pick up. Damn, 43 points? Holy shit. Yeah, he went off. Damn. Yeah, might be slowing him down, the injury. Probably making it probably when it comes to playoff time, he has to use putting that effort to try to feel like he's not injured, but it's slowing him down. Damn, 35-foot threes. Holy shit. Damn, he went off. Damn, I guess like once he saw Ant Edwards fucking like hyperextending his knee, he just was like, I'm going fucking my beast mode. Yeah, I think D'Antoni would be a good coach for that. Like with the aggression. Yeah. So I think if KD was more aggressive with the ball, because he's pretty strong, like compared to what he looks like, right? He can really like dribble to the post and really body some dudes. Like I feel like if he did that more, uh, I feel like it would be different. I'll say. Yeah, it's good. It's harder now too because he's getting older. That's the thing. Usually, when you're older playing in the NBA, it's like harder to um, like be more aggressive. I guess, right? I mean, I guess you could, but can't with the. Nah, that's what the athleticism. What am I talking about? Can still be aggressive on the floor, but yeah, I think he just needs a better coach. I agree, man. And you don't have Fred Van Fleet on that team, so that kind of messes things up as well. They don't have like a true point guard. Like Reed Shepard's good and all, but he's not like elite, like Fred Van Fleet is. So, is he planning his next trip? He probably is. I just don't know. I haven't talked to him in a bit. Last time I talked to him, he was having an issue working his trucking job. He's like doing CDLB stuff, and he's just having issues like working with the company and stuff like that. But I think he is planning to go to Honduras again. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I mean he's got that natural strength. He's got that natural strength for the build he has, right? Sometimes when you can't just always go by built. Like there's times where you just have that frame naturally. You have that stature makes you stronger too. Like KD's his post up game is strong. Like that's just natural ability when he just fucking posts up and he makes that mid range every time. He jumps high as shit and the guys can't even reach him. That wingspan of his is very unstoppable too. Yeah, I think if the Rockets would want to be better next year, Fred Van Fleet needs to come back, and I guess they gotta do something with the center position too. I was watching some of that game a little bit. I feel like Sengun was not like being aggressive enough either. I feel like he was he I feel like he needs to step up more too, Sengun. But I'll say those other guys. I'll say Reed Shepard was pretty decent. I'll say Jabari Smith was all right. Like those guys were good. I think it's just you need Fred Van Fleet and a better coach. So yeah, it's in the genes, the black genes. Yeah, I mean, I'll bet Kawhi definitely did carry the team um, for the Raptors. I mean, without Kawhi, I don't think the Raptors would go that far, but I think Van Fleet would be better than Reed Shepard though. I feel like he would definitely facilitate the ball more, but maybe they should go after a guy. Maybe they should go after a center. Get like more of an upgrade. Maybe that would make a difference. So you gotta she has a bunch of requirements, man. You gotta reach them. Porzingis? Yeah, that would be nice. Like I think he would. I think he needs to go like more of a playoff team. Porzingis too. Like he'll waste his career on the Warriors if he stayed there. If he was on the Rockets, I think that would be good too. That wouldn't be a bad fit. Trying to think of another center that would be pretty good too. Maybe Embiid. Maybe Rockets can get Embiid. I'll take uh, I'll take Jabari Smith. I'll take who else? Maybe Clint Capella. Guys like that. Maybe some draft picks. What's up, Slim? Yeah, I think like seriously, I think Embiid would be a good fit for the Rockets. It sounds crazy with his injuries, but I mean, you got a big man that's aggressive, unlike Sengun. Oh yeah, that's who he would get, Sengun, I guess. But like, yeah, he's more aggressive than Sengun. He's got a 3-point shot. Um, he's very good defensively. I think that would be a good fit for the Rockets and Embiid. There'll be Van Fleet, Durant, and Embiid. He's returning soon. Yeah, but he's not gonna show up on the playoffs though. I know how he is. I've been to a couple playoff games when Embiid was on the floor. He always given up, you know. He wants to leave. He's acting his wage, you know. Yeah, I mean, if we had Sengun, I mean, I think we should just release him, you know. I think he would be okay, but he wouldn't be that same level like Embiid. Yeah, best player. Yeah, he'll never be the best player on a championship team. He'll be like a fourth man or something, or a fifth man. Yeah, I think they're gonna keep that guy. He's a good asset for the Celtics. He's like Robert Williams. That's basically the replacement right there. Yeah, that guy's pretty underrated, I'll say. Like he does what he does. He gets the boards. He's good defensively. That's all like you need in the center with that. Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, I feel like he's injury prone too, like Embiid. But I guess he can work too. But he won't have like that shot like Sengun or Embiid though. Yeah, I mean if they're willing to get rid of Mitchell Robinson, that might be a decent pickup though. So yeah, you would like to have Darren Fox on the Kings. Yeah, that's long gone though. Yeah, he's doing pretty good for the Spurs. I would blame the Kings organization for like not developing their players right. They had Halliburton, they get rid of him. And he was right when they get rid of him, he's goes to the finals. Hanging leg raises, burpees. Yeah, they're all tough, man. I'll say they're good workouts. I mean, I do burpees myself. I used to do planks, but I don't really like doing them that much. They don't really. There's other exercises that are better than planks to me, but if you like them, that's cool. Yeah, leg raises can be hard too, especially if you do progressive overload. It's not easy. Yeah, that would be pretty decent. Porzingis, as a starting center. Robinson come off the bench. That wouldn't be too bad, man. Definitely get rid of Sengun, take him to the Warriors, and then throw some like guys from the bench to the Knicks. Be like a 3-team trade. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, the Kings organization's garbage. They've been garbage since like that 2002 finals. Like they draft guys and it just never turns out well, you know. And then when they leave, they get better. Yeah, he is clutch. I think he's pretty underrated. I'll say he's a pretty underrated point guard. He was very good on the Kings, and he's good alongside Harper too. Yeah, I mean Spurs is a better organization. Definitely will develop him right, and Darren Fox has a lot of good players surrounding him too. Like that Spurs team's stacked. Yeah, he doesn't get talked about a lot because he's on the Spurs, and you know who gets talked about a lot on the Spurs is Wembenyama. So you won't hear that much from De'Aaron Fox, but a casual will probably not talk about him as much. But if you're like really into the NBA, you would know that De'Aaron Fox is a good point guard. So, he's one of your favorites. Yeah, I think he just got effed over in Sacramento, man. That was just like he was wasting his talents there. That's what happened. Yeah, Castle's good as shit too. Yep, Vassell. Yeah, that whole rotation's good as fuck, man. They're gonna build a dynasty for years. They did a short amount of time too. They just draft good. They have good coaching around them. Yeah, then Sabonis. Yeah, I wonder who that would be. I mean, I would take Sabonis for on the Sixers. I'll take Sabonis over Embiid. Trade Embiid and get some draft picks from Sacramento. Get Sabonis out of it. Just to blow the team up. So you would have like Maxi, you would have Edgecombe and Sabonis. Yeah, Jesus loves me. I go down my knee and open my mouth. Tomorrow is my special day with Jesus. It's Sunday. I'm gonna pray to him tomorrow. Yeah, playmaker. Yeah, he's kind of like Allen Iverson, if you notice. Like he's definitely more of a guy that needs the ball. He's not really that passive. I do agree, man. I think he needs to have some more passive in him to be more elite. But he's getting a lot better though over the years. Like ever since he was a rookie, like he's just gotten better every time. Like he's definitely one of the best point guards in the Eastern Conference. That's for sure. And then you have like Edgecombe too. I think that's the future for the Sixers. Maxi at Edgecombe. Yeah, I think he could. But I don't know if he'll have those players surround him like SGA does. Because the Sixers organization isn't always the best developing, too. So we'll see. I mean, I think we just need to get rid of Embiid so we can let Maxi flourish. I think Embiid's kind of the problem. He's been on our team for too long, and now since he's been there for so long, his value's gonna go down. So I think we need to get rid of Embiid fast. Get some draft picks and maybe like a guy like Sabonis or something, and go from there. That's what I think. So yeah, I don't know if I don't know if the Heat will accept Embiid though. That would be nice. I would take it. I would take Bam out of bio, but I don't know if they would do that though. That would be interesting. But yeah, I feel like Bam wouldn't want to be in Miami for too long because they're not gonna go too far, to be honest. Nah, he's on the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. There was rumors he was gonna go to the Sixers though years ago. There was a bunch of trade rumors about that. Yeah, Adebayo, right? Yeah, he. There is a chance he might be. Maybe the Heat will tank and just try to rebuild, get rid of Tyler Hero and all those other guys. Yeah, it'd be cool since I moved to Arizona. I would like to see some Suns games. That would be fucking awesome. See some Phoenix Suns games. See the Suns versus the Rockets. See KD. I only seen KD one time live. It was when he was on the Thunder, like in the early 2010s. That was cool to watch. I think the Thunder like beat us too. Was that good? Wait, who is on the Blazers? Yeah, true. Yep. Yeah, they're one of the top teams in Division One. I think Andre Iguodala was went to that school. You wanted to go to Arizona when KD was there. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Yeah, that would be fun to watch too. Watching KD. I watched KD when he was very young though. Thunder days. That was when James Harden was on that team. Russell Westbrook, Ibaka, all them guys. Yeah, Kawhi was on the Spurs and the Raptors. Yeah, that was a good team. I feel like if they stuck together a little bit more, I think they would have won a championship together. I think I think it was just because like the Thunder didn't want to pay a max to like James Harden. They just let him go, you know. Nah, you're good, man. I mean, I'm just a pretty big NBA fan, so I've been an NBA fan since I was like 7 years old, like from the early 2000s to now. So yeah, if you look back hindsight, yeah, Harden would be a better fit for Durant back then. I agree. So Russ isn't really a good facilitator like Harden is. And look how far Harden went with the Rockets. Like he went to the Western Conference Finals with the against the Warriors. That's far too. So if Harden was with Kevin Durant, then they would have went pretty far too. Yeah, I think Kyrie kind of messed up the chemistry with them too because you have two point guards basically, and Kyrie wanted the ball more, and I think that's what messed up the Nets. I think I think if James Harden and Kevin Durant were just on that team, it would be better. Like a big three doesn't mean it's a good team either. Sometimes it just creates chemistry issues. Yeah, me think like back then, like a big man, maybe like Porzingis or something. That would be a good one. Yeah, his Boston mindset, he was all ball pretty much. Kyrie Irving. Once they got rid of Kyrie Irving, they were a lot better. The Celtics too. Yeah, AD. Yeah, that would have been decent. AD was really good back then too. He wasn't super injury prone back then either. Yeah, Cat would be nice too, but I think it was harder to get Cat back then though, because they were. I think the Timberwolves were uh, having their eyes on him. They were saying like he was the future for the Timberwolves. But I think AD would have been more realistic though as a trade back then. So yeah, I don't know. I liked for me, I liked the Cavaliers Kyrie. He was crazy on that finals too. Even before then, before LeBron came in, his handles were insane too. But yeah, Celtics Kyrie was good too. He was he was good as shit there. I just liked Cleveland Kyrie more. Yeah, yep. They were trying to hold Cat more, and then with those draft picks they got Ant, they thought it would work out. That's why I was thinking like maybe AD would be more of a trade asset than. Yeah, Kyrie was for Cleveland. He got drafted in 2011. So yeah, true. Yeah, LeBron was kind of overshadowing Kyrie too much. But when you saw him in Boston, you kind of see his more of his greatness in Boston. It's like fans would forget that Kyrie was very good before LeBron on Cleveland. Like he was very athletic. His handles were insane too. A lot of people don't talk about Kyrie his beginning stages in Cleveland. Uh, I was born that way. Damn, they won. Yeah, that's a tight series, man. Magic are putting up a fight. I know the Celtics won against my Sixers. I think the Sixers are gonna be eliminated first round though, unfortunately. But yeah, that Magic team's pretty underrated with uh, like Franz Wagner, and you got Pablo Bencaro, then you got Desmond Bain, you got Jalen Suggs. Who else you got? You got Chet Howard. Uh, you got Wendell Carter Jr. You know, that's a decent team, man. Yeah, I mean Kyrie. It's kind of like when LeBron was in Cleveland, his rookie year, before he went to the Heat. That's what Kyrie was dealing with. He was dealing with the LeBron treatment back then. Yeah, Bencaro at the 25. I'll say he's pretty underrated, man. Not a lot of people talk about him as a forward, how good he is. I think he's a good player in the 2020s, Bencaro. Yeah, Bane is nice too. He's kind of he's kind of like an asshole on the court though. Him throwing that basketball at OG Anunoby. Oh man, he's bringing the grittiness back. Might get eliminated. I don't know, man. I think it's just a tight series. I mean, it could be an upset though. They keep playing this way. I feel like I think Detroit will beat them though. I got some hope for them. Yeah, Dion Waiters. Yeah, Dion Waiters was I wouldn't really I guess he's like a bust for what they compared him to, but he was a decent player though, but he's not hyped up for what he was made out to be. Like he it was mostly Kyrie that team, pretty much. Yeah, Anthony Black's a good one too. De Silva, yeah. Bataze, that guy too. Goga, yep. Hmm. Yeah, yep. If you're too athletic, there's more of a chance you could get injured. You know, look at Anthony Edwards, right? He's very athletic, but he got injured. You know, that was the same thing with D Rose. And a lot of times, like if their injuries really impact them so much, they have to implement something else to their game. Like when D Rose came back, he he became a different player, and he fitted well in the NBA, you know. But some players don't fit well, and they can't implement a different aspect to their game. That's why like a lot of those players don't last long in the NBA. Yeah, but I mean, Pistons got like Jalen Duren. I think he's a pretty decent guy on the post. You got Asar, and then you got Duncan Robinson at the three. I mean, you got Tobias Harris. I mean, they're a decent team too. It's tough though. I'll say it's definitely gonna be a tight series, but I'll give it to Detroit. So yeah, he needs to be more better offensively. Yeah, he's kind of a liability on the offensive side. Kind of the same thing with Stewart too. But they're very good defensively though. They definitely bring that grittiness back in Detroit. That's for sure. Duran and Stewart. Yeah, I can see your argument, man. Yeah, I mean they could get more of an upgrade if they wanted to. Might as well do it now because Duran's value is pretty high, so might as well get something better, right? Yeah, I think if you get rid of Duran too, it might get rid of the culture in Detroit. Reminds me of like the the bad boy Pistons in the 2000s with like Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace. That's what it reminds me of this decade. Yeah, it's why I need to keep one. Yeah, so you're saying just keep Stewart, get rid of Duran? Yeah, that's good that Max Struess came back from injury for your team, Race. He's definitely underrated. He was very good for Miami. He I saw him like in person too. He went off that series with the Celtics. Definitely need him on the court. Yeah, get past the Raptors. Yeah, I think they will, man. Yeah, might as well, right? Duran's value is pretty high, so I think you can get more out of Duran than Stewart, in my opinion. Unless I don't know what Stewart's contract is, but you know, yeah, I think Cleveland's got that series, man. I think they could beat the Raptors. What's up, Sage? Cavs in six. What's the series right now with Cleveland and Toronto? What's up, Narnia? Yeah, Cleveland's got that, man. Toronto's Toronto's not gonna. I don't think they're gonna be super close, like you're saying. In my opinion, I think Cleveland's gonna win 4-2. That's my prediction. Oh, he makes less. Damn. But maybe people will offer more for Duran. Maybe I don't know. But I think realistically they're gonna keep Duran. They're gonna give him a contract, and that's what's gonna happen. Damn, maybe get rid of Stort then. Maybe that might be the move. If they really wanted somebody else, you get more out of it with Stort. What's Albardo's? Is that some good food? Yeah, so if they really wanted to get rid of somebody, I think Stewart would be the wisest choice then, contract wise. Mexican food? Yeah, Mexican food's good, man. I haven't had some really good Mexican food in a while. I went to this place called Gilbertrados or something. It's in South Dakota, and I had like a nice burrito. It was like a buffalo chicken burrito. It was big. It was nice. Yeah, with the contract situation, definitely get rid of Stewart. But I realistically think they're gonna keep them both because they see the chemistry. They see their how the Detroit had the best record in the NBA. I think they're most likely gonna keep those two. I don't think they're gonna get rid of them anytime soon. But if they do notice something next season where, like, say if Stewart or like Dern is a liability on offense, it's costing them games, and yeah, I think they may possibly uh, trade one of them. Yeah, Tobias Harris would most likely get traded. He's kind of like a I wouldn't necessarily say he's a journeyman, but he gets moved around a lot. I'll say he was in Detroit in the beginning. No, he was in Orlando in the beginning. Then he went to the Clippers, then Detroit, then my team. He moves around a good amount. Tacky burrito. That sounds pretty spicy, man. I would definitely like to eat that too. Definitely a lot of maybe there's like tacky chips in there. I'm assuming with like some sauce and stuff. Yeah, it's not looking good so far, but I think they'll be able to pass the Orlando Magic though, possibly. We'll see. Yeah, I think we kept him for too long. We gave him a big contract. That was done by the Sixers, my opinion. Should have never gave him that huge contract. He was kind of like he did some good things for our team, but he was kind of a liability, kind of. Yeah, that Atlanta and Knicks series is something else too. Yeah, Atlanta's they could be the Pacers, man. They could go far. Yeah, that does sound good. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, the Timberwolves are doing better than the Nuggets right now. I mean, ever since Anthony Edwards got injured, maybe the Nuggets may possibly come back. I had them a couple times. I'm not crazy about them, but they're okay. They're very spicy though. Yeah, yep. That's the biggest reason right there. They chose Harris over Butler. When Butler was going to the locker room, he was saying that shit about Harris because they gave the bag to Harris. That was some BS, man. We could just kept Butler and our team would have been a lot better, man. Like Butler was huge on the Sixers. Huge. Harris was like our third or fourth man. So this was a little bit before Maxi too. Like this is when like Simmons was on our team and he was actually good at the time, but his Simmons just couldn't shoot and it just was horrible. Yeah, that Butler one. We could have done well. Yeah, I don't get it either, man. That's our office right there. The Sixers front office making dumb decisions. Gotta blame Elton Brand or uh, what was it? I think it was Daryl Morey. I think Daryl Morey too. Yeah, that's something else. Once that happened, he went to Miami, pretty much. Never judge something till you try it. Yeah, it's true. I guess with food, yeah. I mean, sometimes you can like smell something. It's like, ah, I don't want to try this. It don't smell right. Maybe your judgment may be right, but it might be wrong too. You know. What's up, Weed is Heat? Yeah, the Elton Brand era. Yeah, I don't get why we made him like, I think he was like general manager or something or whatever it was, like with the team. Like he just didn't make good decisions. Like he was a good player, don't get me wrong, but he didn't make good decisions. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it was Elton Brand era. Yeah, Maury came a little later. That decision right there kind of made us get Maury, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Elton Brand, I guess when Sam Hinkie was gone, he took over and he just didn't make good decisions for our team. But I'll say Elton Brand as a player, he was pretty decent. I mean, he was very good on the Clippers, and he was pretty decent on the Bulls, and I guess for our team for a tiny bit. But once he was on our team, he was kind of slowing down now. So yeah, with the Harden move, yeah, because he thinks that Harden would help our team out drastically, and it didn't really help that much. 10 to 15. Yeah, I mean he's getting older too. I mean that's part of it. He's getting older, and uh, I think it's a little different too because you have Randall. You have Randall on that team, so he needs the ball more. So yeah, he was a good player. I mean, back then the NBA was different play style then, but he fit the style back in the day. But if Ellen Brand was playing in this era, like I don't think he would be as good, in my opinion. He relies on the posts. I feel like he would be very average, I guess. Yeah, Maury's on that Harden train with that one. Yeah, KD's way better than Harden. Maybe certain aspects, maybe Harden might be better, but overall, KD's better. Still dominate. Maybe he would be like a Duran, maybe a better Duran, or he would be a solid power forward, but he wouldn't be like a super dominant forward though. Because now you need like a shot. You need to learn to shoot threes, and if they can't implement that in this era, then it'll be harder. That would be kind of cool to see Karl Malone in this era too. I wonder how he would turn out. Same thing with Elton Brand. Bring all those guys in this era and see how good they would be here. Wait, who's averaging more points? Yeah, I think Dirk would fit in this era. He would definitely fit. Like, look at Jokic. They they uh they move the same. Like, they're not the fastest guys on the court, but they get it done. Like, if you watch Dirk, He's not that fast, but he's very good on the post. He could definitely shoot the three. I think Dirk would do well in this era though. So life is depressing. How do you manage to cope with it efficiently? Uh, I mean, certain days are harder than others, to be honest with you. So there's days where it's hard to cope from being very depressed and very stressed out when things are not working well for you, or say things are just being overwhelming and stuff. But then there's some days you may be able to cope with it better. It depends on the days, and I guess you just try your best. That's all I can say. I'm not the best with like when I get very depressed too. I can really shut down at times. Rudy Gobert. What was the question you said again? No, it wasn't a question. He's averaging more points. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's getting more looks. I guess maybe I don't know. Yeah, Dirk would definitely get in the upper 20s. He would probably be still like a great in this era. Yeah, I mean that's still kind of the same. I mean 8.3, 8.2, they're pretty much the same. Yeah, I mean I'll say he's doing the same thing. KG, I think Keek would do pretty good in this era too. I think he's that type of guy that would implement a 3-point shot because if you watch his game back then, he was good from the mid range. He had a good post up game. Uh, I don't know if he would be super good possibly, but he would be a pretty good player in the NBA. I grew up watching him too. I grew up watching him play for the Timberwolves, the Celtics, and the Nets, and he was always good. I think he just really fit well in the 2000s era, but I think he's that type of player that would uh I think he would implement certain things to his game and fit in. That's what I think. So, 9.7. Yeah, I'll say he did improve, I guess. Maybe he's stepping it up, you know. Gobert. Yeah, I think he would average close to 20. I think he would be like maybe a couple seasons 20, maybe most of the time he'll average like 18, but he would be more efficient, I guess, you know. He would be more bring that dog in him in this NBA too. Kind of like how Duran and Stewart are. So yeah, more chances. Yep. That's probably a big reason. If the defense improves, then you have more looks at the basket. Because when you have good defense, you get the ball more, and then you have a good offensive game. Makes sense. What's up, Symptoms of Reality? 10 turnovers. Yeah, that defense in Minnesota is fucking not easy. Julius Randle's good at defense, despite his like offensive game rocky. And you got Rudy Gobert in the middle. I'd say Anthony Edwards is decent at defense too. And then another guy, DiVincenzo. That guy's good at the backcourt. One of the best defensive guards off the bench too. A lot of people don't talk about him with that. So, and then you have other guys too, like Sumo. That guy's good too. So, Jaden McDaniels, another guy. Yeah, yep. That's why they're so good defensively. Look at the guys they have on the bench. And then like you have like the front court, and then you have DiVincenzo. They're all good defenders. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, man. Ugh. Man, I had to sleep that shit off today. I was I was pretty I was pretty buzzed last night. Jeez. Yeah, I ain't going to those places no more. That's the last time. Those people are just like, I think this is worse in my hometown. These people are um, all about their cliques, and they in their groups and stuff, and it just I just don't like that, you know. 10 turnovers. Yeah. All right, I already read that. My bad. What's this say? Let me try my keys. All right. Yeah, it's interesting right there. Nah, nothing bad happened. It was just I was just very bored. I mean, I kind of wanted to go out and celebrate me getting through this place and stuff like that. And I mean, it was just most of the time when I went to that place, most of these people are cliquey. They get in their groups all the time. One time I was just sitting there just trying to watch the game, and then these two dudes would come up and be like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "What's up?" And then they were asking about my status, pretty much about like what I do for work, and I just made up I work at a warehouse. And then like these two dudes would say what they would do. One guy said I do sales or something, and then it just felt so fake. It was kind of annoying, and they just left. We just wanted to talk to you. That's what they said. I was just trying to enjoy the game, you know. But I just had like free. I somehow got free drinks. I had like a free rum and coke. I got a free Corona from some drunk dude. Like he was at the bar table. And he was like, well, "I'll get you a drink." And I was like, "All right, you don't have to, man." And he got me one anyways. But I just walked around. I kind of walked like a zombie in there, and it just it was just very boring in there, you know. So nothing bad happened. But yeah, I guess me drinking them rum and cokes and stuff, I had to sleep it off last night and during the day too. So made one more free throw. Yeah, it's a tight game, man. It's fucking tight. Yeah, gotta smoke a cigarette, man. Yeah, I was drinking a little bit last night. I smoked a lot of my cigarettes too. So yeah, I don't give a shit. When someone says that to me, I go like this. Yeah, yeah, the self-improvement shit. I mean, it, there's nothing wrong with improving yourself. You keep it to yourself, but why push it on the people? That's not good, you know. Like pushing someone to go to the gym, pushing someone to like go for a run, pushing someone to improve on whatever it is, you know. That's the problem with that shit. Yeah, exactly. Set some boundaries and let them live their life, you know? They're not bothering you. Right. I agree. I smoked the Crown Menthol 100s, but the irony is, like, when I go down to Arizona, I'm going to try to cut back on them. I'm not really going to smoke really down there because it's expensive. I don't think they have, like, those budget cigarettes like they do up here. But I'll do it here and there, though. But I'm not gonna spend it a lot like I used to because they're cheap here. Like this pack of cigarettes is like $5. And they're pretty decent. Yeah, yep. When someone says that shit about cigarettes or you're having fun, just go like this. That's what I fucking do. Leave me alone. I remember I was in my hometown. I went to a bar one time. It was like it was closing. I was sitting down. These group of girls were acting weird. They were like drunk and shit. And this one girl's like, "Why are you smoking cigarettes? You look old," or something. And I was like, "Mind your business," or something. I forget what I said. She was just basically overriding my boundaries when I was just chilling by myself, smoking, waiting for my Lyft ride. It's just fucking weird. All right, man. Yeah, I mean, when I end my live, you do a live, I'll tune in if you want. So, yeah, I smoked Luckies before. They're pretty decent. I'm not like a big fan of those though. They're okay. The non-menthols. Spirits are depends on the spirit. Like some spirits I don't like. They're kind of harsh, but some of them are pretty good. Like the American Spirit Blacks are pretty good. I don't like the blue pack though. So, oh, how old were they? I was pretty young, so I had to be like in my early 20s somewhere. I was like 24 at the time. They had to be like somewhere the same age group. So, I mean, the thing is, like, what are they doing? They're drinking. What are they doing to their bodies? Yeah. 20 years ago, you wouldn't have this cult like uh, self improvement shit back then, pretty much. My fucking left hand's shaking for some reason. Something with 12-year-old? Yeah, I mean, they need to keep to themselves. I mean, they're so concerned about that. Why don't they stop all junk food? Why don't they stop the drinking? Why don't they, you know? Yeah, cigarettes. Yeah, exactly. I hate that shit, man. Yeah, we'll do a video on that shit with the cigarette thing. Yeah, I think it's pushed more in social media, but I think back then there was workaholics back then. I mean, I know my dad 20 years ago was still a workaholic. I think it's just pushed more online. That's what I think. This grind, never stop hustle, and even 10 years ago, I didn't really hear that much on social media either. Now it's like you see it everywhere. I woke up from a good sleep. That's good, man. Yeah, it's good to catch up on your sleep. Then when you feel better, you feel refreshed. It's not easy though, and say if you have a job, and especially a job that's like stressful and like you like are more awake at night. You're like doom scrolling, and then you go to bed and you wake up. You know. Yeah, I mean that'll just cause a black market. There will be more. There'll be more problems with that too, making that shit illegal. My grandpa, he did that shit for years. He smoked at 10 years old and he smoked at 94 years old. So, I mean, it's something else. Society, yeah, I mean, society stresses people out, so I understand. Yeah, In and Out's pretty good, man. I gotta say, that's gotta go to the East Coast, especially the Northeast, and the Midwest needs that especially. They lack food here. The In and Out burger is good as fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's up to that person if they want to stop smoking. You can't push that shit onto people. If people want to keep doing it, what's wrong with it, you know? Yeah, exactly. I follow this guy, Ollie the Old Man. His quotes are amazing. He said it's all about the hard work, and I gotta keep that in the back of my mind when I feel like I'm not working hard enough. Yeah, yep, man. It's definitely not easy to make a million. I mean, there's people that are born with $1 million, you know. A lot of, I guess there is people that worked and they were able to get it, but a lot of that shit's inherited as well, you know. A lot of people that don't talk about. Yeah, I didn't see it that much, man. When I was in college, I didn't. I most of the shit I heard was the dating shit mostly, and the red pill shit 10 years ago. I didn't hear a lot of this self improvement shit constantly. That was not until like after the pandemic. After the pandemic, it got worse. So yeah, I feel that, man. I mean, cigarettes can be addictive, you know. I mean, I try to just do self control with it, but they can be addictive if you use it for stress and all that. We'll say. Yeah, yeah. They were smoking cigs at that age. That was like normal back then. So yeah, yeah. People will be smoking to alleviate the job, or people would do the same thing for school. You know. Yeah, masculinity standards. Yeah, I don't think I heard that much about that either 10 years ago. That much. It's really pushed now. Really pushing this masculinity shit constantly. It's coming to Tennessee. At least it's going out east a little bit, I'll say. Yeah, I mean, I basically quit smoking at a certain point. I mean, the withdrawals were hard to deal with a week or two, but it wasn't that bad, you know. Um, like once you get through the withdrawals, you just have cravings and like you're you're not really in the urge to smoke, you know. Like I basically stopped smoking in South Dakota for a couple months because the weather was better and uh, I wasn't as stressed. But when the winter came, I was I I was dealing with the loneliness and the isolation a lot. I got back into it. So yeah, to me, I'll never quit totally, but I don't want to do it all the time. If that makes sense. Yeah, that would be fucking nice, right? Win a parlay on with NBA bets. Go to the Philippines or go somewhere in Europe and just live out there. Yeah, I'm gonna start a podcast with Ollie the Old Man. It's coming soon. And we're gonna talk about multiple topics like why nobody wants to work. And we're gonna talk about hustle culture and how more people need to hustle more. And we're gonna talk about people that are lazy and we need to annihilate them and this negativity. So watch it. Yeah, true. I mean, I guess people can downsize though with the $1 million. If people would downsize and not care so much about the materialistic shit, maybe it would go further, you know? Nothing's ever enough. Humans are never satisfied. Yeah, I was, yeah, the winter time's fucking hard, man. It's hard to fucking deal with. Yeah, it's terrible that you're going through that, man. Hopefully, it gets better over time. It's definitely not easy. Yeah, it was very hard from like November, like basically November to like now, pretty much. Wario's beef and pork. That sounds pretty good, man. Let me know how that is. Maybe you can compare to Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, I mean, if you live in a toxic household with parents or like a job or something, it's definitely not easy, to just cut back with the self control. Usually things have to kind of go right when uh, you have the self control with the smoking. That's for me. Yeah, when the weather's too hot. Yeah, I mean, when the weather can be too hot, you can become more irritable and you can feel more moody in times. Yeah, too hot isn't the best either. But I guess for me, I respond better to warmer weather. But yeah, that's something that I have to consider in the summer. Those brutal, like warm, like hot weather down there. So yeah, yeah. I mean, thing is, like, if people had $1 million, there's people that like would spend it on things that uh on too much materialism and stuff, and that's why it's gone so fast. Like, if people had 1 million and they downsized and they didn't care about society expectations all the time, I feel like 1 million would go far. So, you recommend on YouTube? That's cool, man. Yeah, try that out. Um, Post that on the Discord. Let me know how that is. Yeah, I mean, really hot days are just kind of hard to smoke in general. Even super cold days, it's just hard to be out there. Yeah, it gets like 120 degrees in the summer, yeah. That's what I heard. But I guess one thing, like the place I'm living at, it has a pool, and I guess when it gets super hot, I just hopefully I could find a job that's indoors. So I think it'll be better than the South Dakota cold. Man, that was brutal. That shit. It's just different cold compared to like the Northeast. I mean, maybe like Maine or something might be similar, but like Pennsylvania and like maybe like New York City, it's just different. That's good they got 2 new subscribers, man. That's good. Yeah, I don't like early live enders. They don't want to hear about the positivity. They don't want to hear about the jobs I'm looking at. They just rather turn it off. Yeah, yep, advertisements everywhere. I mean, they want to make money off your insecurities. They want to make money off what your body needs. It's everywhere, man. Yeah, 120 is a lot, man. Yeah, yep. They want you to spend your money pretty much, and they want to make you feel so insecure, and they want you to have these expectations in this society. What's up, Anthony? What's going on, man? Yeah, I mean, society makes a profit off your insecurities, and I guess like the self improvement kind of counteracts with that. So they push that shit hard, so you use all your time and money to really try to improve yourself. That's kind of like with this black pill shit with clavicular, what he cherry picked, like the looks maxing shit. That's literally what's going on with that, you know. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Like you're trying to get a job, and like these people that are interviewing you, like they could be judging you on like how you talk, or they they judge your resume, they or what you look like. Uh, a lot of times they may have there's other people interviewing for the same job. It's not easy getting one, man. Yeah, I feel that, man. I mean, contribute to society that don't care about you. Why contribute to it? Thing is, people say, no, society doesn't care about you. Then why care about society? So yeah, don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, these employers can be very picky on who they want too. Yeah, who knows, man. Yeah, hopefully you find something soon. So I gotta find something when I'm down there too. Hopefully I can get something pretty fast. So yeah, yep. It's just irony, ain't it, Hooper? And they say like society don't care about you, but like they want you to care about them. It's just a lot of irony in that. The draft. Uh, yeah, I'm ready to fight in war. Yeah, what isn't the they say the draft's from 18 to 25 or something? I don't know if that's ever gonna happen though, realistically. But if it did, then that would be something else. Fighting for something over greed and just a bunch of power hungry politicians. Yeah, this will be my last Saturday living here. Yep, my last Saturday. Yeah, kiss the ass cheek. Yeah, I remember you telling me that race with the NFL draft. Yeah, that's good, man. Like you were never evicted. But yeah, I mean it's understandable when it's hard to afford living on your own and like the job doesn't pay enough and things like that. It makes sense to say if you get along with your parents, move back in with them, right? So yeah, I didn't pay attention to the NFL draft. I haven't really watched football in a while. So what's YR4? What's that? What's uh what's the schedule? What's up, Avion Gamer? Hmm. What'd you have? Like your own apartment, Black Hole? Like a studio or something? Yeah, man. I guess like there is athletes that do commit this shit and they get away with it too. That's true. Not all of them though. The NFL schedule. Yeah, when's that come out? Usually in the summer, right? Regular apartment. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it's nice to be out on your own too. Have your own space and have no one bother you. So yeah, didn't have a pen or a sheet of paper to sign up. Just two people did something in the bedroom, and that's it. Yeah, that's how it came to be. Two people did something in the bedroom for 10 minutes. Magically you're here. Something. What's up, Ronnie Casey? They should favor unfinished leases over eviction. Yeah, I think so, man. I mean, I guess it's a contract, though. I guess that's how it is, right? If you sign a lease, that's a contract, I guess. But I mean, you can break the lease. You can, if you have the money, you can pay it all off and then get out. But that's definitely not easy, too. Uh, But yeah, I mean, I guess for me, I think there should be like month to month rent a lot of times. But the con with that is when you have month to month rent, your rent goes up more when it's month to month. They can raise the rent if it's not fixed, which is the problem. Middle of May. Yeah, that's pretty soon then. I'll say. Yeah, don't enjoy solitude anymore, but society is too toxic to get involved with people. Yeah, I think it's you would like to hang out with people that are like minded. I think that's what it is. People that share similar values to you and people that are not toxic. That's hard to find, man, because society has a lot of people that are like toxic. And there's a lot of people that can't agree to disagree. There's a lot of people that have a lot of egos. They're just egotistical. You know what I mean? So So my volume's low. I put it up. So was I really stressed about college tests? Some of them, I guess. Yeah, there were some where I was stressed and I would procrastinate. And I would do it at the last second too, like study it. I would get like that more. I would mostly be stressed out of studying and I would procrastinate doing it when I was in college. So yeah, life doesn't make sense, right? I mean, what are humans surviving for? What's the point of prolonging your DNA? What's the result of this human race to keep going? When it's the same shit every time. And people say it's about creating meaningful relationships and having a purpose and all that. It's it's like kind of pointless. It doesn't really make sense. I feel like it's just a way to kind of get through life because life's pretty brutal. Yeah, if you're evicted from a place, it messes with your credit, and it's hard to find a place too. I wouldn't say it's like impossible, but it's harder. Yeah, hopefully you get something, Black Hole. Hopefully you get something, man. It's definitely not easy. Yeah, I mean, at least we're all not gonna be here forever. So, yeah, finished. Yeah, right. I mean, if there's negatives outweigh the positives in people, then what's the point in keep on going? It doesn't get better, you know what I mean? You tried your best and all that shit. I understand that. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's just like say you're living in this world, you have people that you care about, like your family or friends or something, they pass away. That can really hurt you. Those are people that are tight knit and They impact your life in a good way, you know. It's unfortunate not everybody has that family or those type of friends to rely on, you know. There's a lot of toxic people, even family, you know. God died for our skins. Yeah. Yeah, God died for my skin. Not sure what you mean, wandering aloud. Yeah, I mean, the person that made up the credit card shit and credit scores and stuff makes things harder too. It just makes people go in more debt a lot of times. It's just unnecessary too. Shouldn't be like that. Yeah, yep. When you start aging, it can deteriorate. You know, some people are different with their genetics and I guess lifestyle. It's all kinds of shit. You know, but it's inevitable that your skin will deteriorate. Yeah, the credit shit is it just creates people to be in debt. That's what it really is. It doesn't really benefit people. Like people will brag about like how high of a credit score they have. It just it just never ends like the consumerism, you know what I mean? It never ends the materialism in this shit. But moderation for what? Yeah. Yeah, too I think there's a lot of classism now too. I mean, it's been going around a lot, right? But it's unnecessary to put others down well, because they're poor. You know what I mean? It doesn't really help much. Like, yeah, there's ones that are reckless with their money and all that shit, right? And things like that. But it's they generalize and they stereotype all the time, and it gets to the point where they're not rational. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Yeah, right. More cash than a high credit score. Exactly. So you use your credit all the time. You can't afford to pay it. That's what sucks about that, you know. Yeah, the that's kind of what messes people up, trying to get a place too, and trying to get things that they need, you know, credit. I don't have moderators on this. Talking shit. On the live stream, I mean, I have it on my channel too, so yeah, don't blame me, man. We'll hang out some more. We had a good time, man. We uh we went to the arcade. We played some Godzilla. I showed you the nightclub. You seem like you had a good time there, man. Showed you that. Went through some darts. We went sightseeing around Scottsdale. That was cool as hell, man. You showed me the malls. That was awesome, man. We'll do more shit. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to use moderators because I did it on my old channel. I made a lot of moderators, and it just I don't know. I just don't want to do it, you know. Yeah, I mean, Rohai has a lot of good things to say about things, but he can be too classist with a lot of takes he has. So what got weird? Yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah, that game was cool, but I think the Godzilla game was better in the arcade, man. I think that was more entertaining. I mean, I still have that card, We can go to the arcade if you want. Play some games and shit. Yeah, that's terrible, man. And something you never asked for or deserve. But I'm willing to try to hang out with you, Hooper. Don't matter, you know? I'll come to you. We can do stuff, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that shit's fucked up. It's like, them health issues can just hold you back, and it's like messed up how, they, like, say, like, it's like inherited from, like, parents, and it's fucked up, you know? Yeah, it's pretty cool. The Mario Kart arcades, it was all right. I mean, uh, I was trying to when I was playing with Anthony, I was trying to figure out how to throw behind like the items, you know, because that's how I would always do that on the GameCube, the Wii, all that stuff. I couldn't figure that out in the arcade. Yeah, you like this version now? Yeah, I think it's better without mods. My old channel kind of was all over the place with the moderator stuff. So, yeah, man. I'm still willing to hang out with people, you know, as long as like there's communication and like we schedule something, right? Like I'm willing to do it, you know. Yeah, come back to the West Coast. Yeah, me and you can get the in and out, and say F the East Coast. Yeah, go overseas, the Philippines would be more cheaper to go from there than the East Coast, you know. Yeah, I was really into the Mario Kart Double Dash. That was a good game. Yeah, there's too many bad parents out there. They don't want to take accountability or prioritize taking care of their children. They deserve what comes to them, you know. So yeah, I need to try the newer ones, like uh, like on the Nintendo Switch and stuff. Be cool. I used to play a lot of it on the DS. Yeah, you just had In and Out today. That shit's crack, man. That stuff. That is literally crack. That food. Yeah, it's Sunday Central Time. Soon I'll be in. I think it's Mountain Time or Pacific Time. I don't know what it is in Arizona. Yeah, I mean I never had Cracker Barrel to be honest with you. Don't want to try it. I used to see it in the East Coast, and I see it in the Midwest too. It's just not worth it, you know. Yeah, I never been to one either. Yeah, arcade was pretty cool when me and Anthony went. We played some good games and stuff, and it was a big one too. It was a big arcade that place. I that was the first time go to arcade in a long time too. That shit. Damn, you had double with the in and out. Don't blame me, man. That shit's fucking good. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Hmm. How old is that one right there? Yeah, it's Mountain Time. Yep. Yeah, it's almost Pacific Time. It's the same time as the West Coast, like the Pacific Time. Pretty sure. It's 2 hours before. Yeah. 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 No, I didn't go there. I just visited like the place that I'm gonna live in Chandler, and I checked around Phoenix. I went to like Anthony's neighborhood was cool. I went to Scottsdale, Tempe was another one. I think when I drive down there, I'll definitely See if I can check out the Grand Canyon, and I may stop by at Scottsdale too. I want to check out some place before I settle in. So round one. Yeah, we'll hang out, man. We'll hang out a lot more since I'll be down there. Their fried chicken's good. Yeah, I guess I need to try it out. I never really tried it though. Came out at the same time as Switch. When did the Switch come out? Like a couple years ago, right? Probably late 2010s or early 2020s. Hmm. That's interesting. Like some good ones, right? Good tracks. Yeah, Cali is too expensive. I visited that place. That is not cheap over there. Rather live outside of it, like Arizona or something. Yeah, that Lyft driver. Yeah, that was that was something else, man. It was like 3:30 a.m. We were just chilling. We were tired. We're dead silent, and fucking the Lyft driver was driving, and he just fucking pressed the brakes so fucking hard, and my head went like this, and I think yours did too, and I thought he hit something because the windshield was cracked. He went on the side of the road. He went outside and he was checking what happened. What did he hit? And I was questioning Anthony like this, like what happened? And then he went outside and he couldn't find it, you know. So it was just very weird. That was a mystery, man. Who knows what that Lyft driver hit? That was very strange, man. That was the weirdest Lyft ride I ever had, too. Yeah, that's insane. That's gotta be in Southern Cali, that shit. Fucking $8 a gallon's fucking something. Yeah, late 2010s. That I knew it came around that time in the Switch. Uh, I'll be there May 1st, so I'm gonna be driving down. So yeah, did something with Simon too. Gonna pick him up in Kansas. We're gonna hang out in Arizona, and I'm gonna drop him off at the airport, and he'll come home that way. It's like be kind of cool to hang out with some other people on YouTube and experience Arizona, you know. So yeah, so me and Simon will go down there. We'll go to Scottsdale, check that out. Maybe check out the Grand Canyon. So yeah, it'll be fun. We'll say. Yeah, Arizona's got good neighboring states. Like you got Utah, good nature with Zion National Park, and then you got Nevada with Las Vegas, and then you got Cali. You know, you got Mexico. Go to that country, and then you got New Mexico, basically. Yeah, I mean, definitely come for like a weekend, man. That would be cool. I think it's worth visiting Arizona too. There's a lot to see down there, I'll say. Yeah, that is insane, man. That's like if I filled my tank with $8 a gallon, it'd be $100 a gallon. Not a gallon, but to fill my tank. That shit's fucking insane. I never went to Tucson, Arizona. I was actually thinking about living there when I was looking up Arizona. It was either Phoenix area or Tucson. And I chose Phoenix. But I guess the food's pretty good. I'll have to check it out. I didn't even see shit either, man. The only reason I asked about his windshield because his windshield was cracked. I thought something dropped on his windshield. Like fucking seriously. Yeah, the Cali dream. Yeah, it's expensive though. I mean, if you wanna, I think that's the thing. If you wanna do more things, there's more shit to offer. It's gonna cost more, you know. That's what Cali is. It's just unnecessary and expensive there though. Yeah, mountains is not as hot. Yeah, I heard it's snows up there too. It actually fucking snows. And the rest of Arizona doesn't, which is crazy. Yeah, I'll check that out, man. Flagstaff is. I heard that from a lot of people. It's pretty nice to see. Uh, guess what this roommate I have, he likes to hike, so I think he likes to go up in that area and hike. So it'll be pretty cool. Yeah, that lift ride was fucking weird. That's all I gotta say. Alright, I'll see you at Black Hole. It's nice talking to you, man. Yeah, your glasses flew off. Yeah, who knows? What? I don't understand what he hit. We'll never know, man. Yeah, the drivers are insane down there. That's something you're right about. They really, they really tailgate you. They drive really fast. That's the opposite of South Dakota. Like you'll see that shit in South Dakota, but not as much though. That's a shit ton over there. Seriously. Yeah, you gotta be rich to be living well in Cali. That's for sure. Basically, I have to have money in Cali. That's it. Yeah, LA. I think it's overrated to me. The only thing I liked about it was Venice Beach. I played some basketball. Um, I enjoyed the beach and seeing the mountain view. Uh, I'll say, I guess the beach gym was cool. You know, it was outdoor and stuff. But other than that, it's overrated, man. Like downtown LA is overrated. I guess when I went to San Diego, it was cool and all, but I'll say it was kind of overrated, though. I'll say. So, if I would go to California again, I would go. I would go with a person or people instead of by myself. So, yeah, Arizona's definitely gonna be interesting. Yeah, I think it. I think it is the right choice. I think things will go well down there, even though there may be certain things I'll be stressed out about, complain about, but I think it'll be good down there. I think we'll have a better experience than living in South Dakota. So, yeah, don't know, man. Maybe they have like family they can rely on, you know, but if they don't have family, then that's even worse. Broke your nose? Yeah. Yeah, he hit the brake hard, man. Like I thought like he was stopping for a red light. That's what I thought too. Because he zoomed past it, you know? I don't get it. Yeah, they do go fast. I mean, they remind me of Philly though, like the those drivers. I mean, Philly drivers go insanely fast too. They're aggressive and stuff. Yeah, I got caught into that BS though, like trying to see Hollywood and stuff. It's overrated, man. All that shit. Yeah, Venice Beach is probably the only good part of LA. That's it. Yeah, San Diego's decent. I wish I saw it more. I would have more of a perspective on it. Yeah, I think it's a big upgrade. Like, despite like how it's more expensive, like I could probably get higher wages over there. There's more shit to do. I'm nearby neighboring states. Uh, it's just better. It fits like my pace of living too. Like this is so slow paced. South Dakota. It's so family oriented. Everybody knows each other. Too religious too. I can't. I'm an atheist. I don't. I don't fit into that. That's what's good about Arizona. It's like more mixed. It's not so far right or far left to me. It's like it's more mixed with people. I'm more like that. And it's kind of similar with Pennsylvania, with Philly and stuff. So yeah, she was asking for attention or something, man. Attention seeker at the club, trying to tap on your shoulder, and then she just runs away. I looked back. I was like, "What you want?" Yeah, ridiculous, man. When women, I feel like a lot of women do that shit. They're asking for attention too. Yeah, he was drifting for his life. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what was going on with him, man. Oh, they go slow in DC. Damn, I would think they would go kind of fast. They. I thought they. I feel like they would kind of be more of a faster pace of living there. Oh, I'll be back in Arizona May 1st. May 1st. So, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be down there next weekend, it would be me, Simon, and Anthony. Definitely hit Anthony up again. So, so yeah, I'm tired of that shit too, man. Especially if you're living in like a very conservative state, it's fucking annoying. I mean, I have a friend that's a Christian, but he doesn't push it onto me. I just view him as a good friend, and I don't care if people believe in that shit. Just don't push it onto me. That's the problem with people. They like to push their religion onto people, especially in these type of places. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think they can go too far with their conservative views. I mean, I have certain conservative views that I agree with, but I think there's a lot of them that go too far with it, and it's just pushed onto people too much. Do I support Israel? I mean, I guess the people there, the citizens, but not the leaders, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's when I'll be there, man. If you're gonna be there, I'm gonna be there with Simon and Anthony. So yeah, not buying into the beliefs. Just something else. Like I won't put someone down that believes in God. Like I have a friend that believes in that stuff, but I just don't like it when people just shove it in your face. Like I said before. Yeah, it's coming up soon. Yep. Maybe you could get a flight, man. I think a flight would be cheaper than driving. Driving, I think, is more expensive from Ohio to Arizona. You get a flight, you just go down there. It's not. I don't think it'll be as expensive. Depends on how much the flight is, I guess. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's the irony, right? There's these religious women uh, that used to be in a 304, and then once they said uh, they met God and Jesus, they all become like traditional, and it's just irony and hypocrisy. It's fucking annoying. It's not all these women. But it's a pain in the ass. Am I covering the mic? I might be. Is it better? But let me go back to that. Yeah, that's gotta be annoying though, Hooper. Uh, Talking to a girl that would quote Bible verses constantly and talk about religion and pushed onto you. And the irony is, there's women out there that were 304s, and all of a sudden they became religious and believe in God, and now they're all traditional now. It's just hypocrisy, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess not all these Christian women, but a lot of them are, you know? There's a lot of Christian women that have a dark past. So, 120 in gas. It'll be more than that, man. Like, it'll be, if you're coming from Ohio, you're stopping for gas, like, it's probably gonna be like three, 3 to 400 probably. And then if you don't bring that much stuff, you could sleep in your car. That would be a lot cheaper. You could sleep in a rest area. But if you decide to get like a hotel, like it could be like 100 some bucks. So so yeah, I can't stand that, man. Yeah, if you grew up around Catholic, it's more strict. I'll say they're more strict with their religion compared to like Lutherans. Like I was raised like a Lutheran, but I was never really pushed into church. Like my dad tried to push me into Sunday school, and he saw me how I wasn't interacting with the kids, so he's like, "Oh, he ain't trying to do this, you know." But he pushed my brothers more for some reason, made them go to communion, and I think my dad just wanted to get that status symbol, say, "Oh, my kids won't go to church and all this." But the thing is, I guess you could. The thing is, it's just when you go to church, people just socialize in there. People talk about status all the time, and yeah, I guess you can meet like some cool people in there and do activities with, but that's all it is, a status symbol. It's all it is. Yeah, could have respected her more. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. These like if she was not a 304, she actually was traditional in a way, then that's more respected, right? But she has that reputation of being a 304. It don't make sense, you know? So, yeah, dark past, yep. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, not all, I guess, but there's ones that slept around, they did shit, and then all of a sudden they meet God. you know? All of a sudden, I want a man to be marry and have children. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, 'cause like if you have like the fear of missing out, I guess, then uh, it's like you like tend to compare yourself to others constantly, get too insecure, and that could just wreck your mental health, And a lot of times, these people that say quote unquote did shit, and now their lives are not doing so well. That's the thing with that. I'll say I definitely had the fear of missing out when I was in high school and shit. I would see all the people that had higher status, and I wanted to hang out with those people. And if I wasn't involved, then I would feel like I'm missing out. But then, like, I guess I kind of feel that way, but at the same time, not as much. So, because it just makes you more insecure and makes you compare yourself to other people constantly. Damn, Cheryl. That's funny, man. Yeah, she's probably like wanting dudes to check her booty out. Yeah, I agree, man. Diamondbacks game. Yeah, that would be cool. It'd be cool to go to a baseball game. I haven't been to a baseball game in a bit. I actually saw the Diamondback Stadium when a couple of beers was showing me around. It was kind of cool. You would see the Phoenix Suns Stadium, and then next door the Arizona Diamondbacks stadium's right there. I kind of like how the stadiums are right downtown. It's like walkable if you like live in the downtown area. But the Cardinals, like they are like located further away, like on the west side. So you have to drive to get there though. Yeah, I mean it's good to visit before you move, man. Because you never know, you may like it now and stuff, but when you move, you may dislike something, and you're like, oh, I don't know if this is a place to live at. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that's the move, the West Coast. I mean, Race wants to go. I'm moving down there. Uh, there's probably other people that are trying to go back down there. I think that's what you need to do, Hooper. West Coast. Yeah, I heard some good things about Oregon, man. The nature, I mean, the weather's more mild, so that's a good thing. You got you got the Pacific Ocean. I mean, if you're a basketball fan, you got the Portland Trailblazers, you know. So, yeah, I'm never getting married, man. I mean, I never wanted to get married ever since my parents divorced. So, that was never in my mind. And yeah, I guess there's good marriages out there, but you never know behind the scenes that there could be sexless marriages out there. There could be an unhealthy marriage where it just makes you feel like shit all the time. And they say like you get these benefits of getting married, but you also can lose everything married. And a lot of times people get married for status symbol too. That's what it is. The tax benefits and all that crap, you know. My kids go to church every day. I'm gonna have more kids so I can make them go to church too. I'm gonna raise them to praise the Lord. That's why when I get my custody from my kids, I tell them, let's go to church. That's how we bond together. That's how we speak to God. And I teach my kids to go down on one knee and open their mouth, and you'll receive a message from Jesus. uh, yeah, Oregon. Yeah, I'll say it definitely cheaper in Cali. That's for sure. NFL. Yeah, I only been to one Eagles game. And I saw the Packers. It was pretty cool. I mean, you have those wild Eagles fans in the background, but it was all right though. It was kind of cool. Oakland Raiders games. Yeah, I remember them being located there before they moved to LA. I kind of liked the Oakland Raiders back then. Yeah, I'm different. I like the hot. But if Oregon's not as cold as South Dakota, then I wouldn't mind it, you know. So yeah, that's good. Yep. If it just stays balanced, then that's good too. I mean, if the I heard their winters are very mild. They're more mild than Philly. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't see myself doing it either, man. fuck, fuck getting married. Boo marriage. Yeah, they kind of choke the Raiders a lot. Never really. I mean, in my lifetime, they're never really like super good, you know. Yeah, benefits of divorce. Even with a prenup, that shit can be thrown away, and you know. Yeah, Vegas. That's my bad. It's not in L.A. It's in Vegas. That's right. Yeah, they're in Vegas now. I heard the commissioners trying to bring an NBA team to Vegas too. That'll be kind of nice. Bring in more revenue to the city and stuff like that. They're trying to bring a team to Seattle again, the Seattle Supersonics. Be cool as shit. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting married, you need to have a prenup. That's all I gotta say, but that's not guaranteed. Yeah, you just still call them the Oakland Raiders. That's kind of how I call like the Washington Redskins, even though they're the Washington Commanders. What's downtown Oakland like? Yeah, it's right in the middle. If you like something that's balanced with weather, that's where you gotta live. Seattle or Oregon. Good weather there. The are you talking about the Oakland A's? They're going to Vegas. I always liked their jerseys in MLB. I liked uh, I liked when Barry Zito was on that team. He was a very good pitcher. Yeah, that's crazy. They're all going to Vegas. They just need an NBA team now. I wonder what their jerseys are gonna be like. Rib Shack. That's cool. That sounds like some good food, man. That's something I gotta say about California. You guys got some good ass food too. I don't know if it's as good as the Philly cheesesteak though, or like the pizza in Philly, but it's good shit though. It's up there. It's very almost on par with the Philly shit in New York. I think the difference in the West Coast, you guys have more variety though. You guys have more to choose from. That's what I think compared to the East Coast. Midwest, you don't have that many to choose. Like you have some good food places, but they're hard to find here, you know. So yeah, that's not good though. Effing over Oakland, better in DC. Yeah, I don't even know what's good food in DC though. So yeah, if you go to Philly, you get a cheesesteak. Majority of them are good, I'll say. But if you go to the heart of the city, you go to South Philly, you go to Geno's and Pat's. That's just tourist traps, and they're all shit. Don't listen to people that go to Geno's and Pat's. That's like the shittiest cheesesteak. I mean, you can eat it obviously, but there's just way better to choose from. Like, it's better to go to like North Philly, the hood, and like getting like Max's. That shit was fucking good, man. Good shit. Kebab joints. Yeah, kebabs are good as hell too, man. I had some kebab in Philly. It was it was good as shit. Like the lamb, and they just had like their Middle Eastern food. That shit's underrated, man. They have like this tradition where they grab the pita bread. They don't use forks or spoons, and they grab it and they just use it as like a way to eat their food. It was good as shit. Yeah, pizza is pretty good in Philly. I'll say we have good pizza, calzones, strombolis. That's if you want good carb food. That's Philly's where it's at. The pretzels, the bagels, all that shit. Jersey's got very good food too. New York City, Boston. all that shit. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, back again, man. Yeah, I saw you earlier. Eating some pizza. Let me guess what kind of pizza you eating. You eating pineapple with say pepperoni with some ground meat on it. That's my guess. But what's up, man? I heard you're in the Philippines, aren't you? You said you're over there, right? Yeah, New York City's. I don't know if I can live in that. It's too wild for me, but I like visiting it though. I went to see Knicks games there. Their food is very like top tier. Uh, I'll say uh, there's good amount to do over there at times, but it's just too wild for me. I think I'd rather live in like Cali than NYC. But NYC's not too bad though to visit. Get their food, check out the place, you know. Chat GBT. Yeah, I mean, I actually uh, downloaded Chat GBT. I was talking to it for a little bit. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the Philippines, man. That makes me want to get a visa and work over there. Yeah, I'm assuming Set My Own Way's a pineapple guy. Yeah, get your passport. That's what that's what I say too. I want to go another country again. It'd be nice. Ah, damn, I was pretty close with that, man. Hawaiian? Damn, I was close with that guess. That pizza must be pretty good over there, right? Yeah, that'd be nice to go there, man. Yeah, I think the place that I'm gonna be living at in Arizona is gonna be good. Yeah, yeah, it sucks that I'm not gonna have my own place, but I feel like the roommate's reasonable. He seems like a good person and stuff. Seems like a decent roommate, so I think it'll work out. So, and that's the thing. Like, if I want to go to the Philippines, I'm a lot closer to it too. So, yeah, pizza party at work. Yeah, they don't want to give you a bonus. They don't want to give you $100 bill. They rather just spend their money on pizza and just give it to everybody. Something. Scotland. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool country too, man. I feel like there's a lot of countries to see that seem interesting, you know. So, yeah, pizza is very good, man. It's definitely one of my favorites. So, yeah, Phoenix is. I'll say I guess it's different than Flagstaff. It's just more. I guess it's more fast paced than Flagstaff. Uh, Definitely gotta use a car a lot over there, and I guess there's. It says it's more of a city. There's more things to do, like with city stuff. So yeah, yep. Because you could be rooming with a friend, and you never know that friendship can fucking break. You know, you see their true colors. That can happen, but you can live with a roommate that's your real life friend, and it can work out. Like my brother lives with roommates that are from his high school while he's still going to school, and they get along pretty well, you know. So yeah, I heard about that pizza. They have that on the East Coast, I think. I just never tried it. Yeah, maybe I'll get a slice. Yeah, I think it's gonna be better in Arizona. I think it's gonna. I think the quality of living's better. It has more to offer. That's what I like about that than Midwest. Midwest, like yeah, it's affordable and shit, but what's it? It doesn't really offer much, you know. Not that much quality, really. But yeah, that's good that you're enjoying the Philippines, man. Keep on traveling in Asia and the place that you want to go to, man. That's awesome. And then be cool like if you made like videos of like vlogging the place, like walking around, checking out the place. Be cool, man. Yeah, like people say, why are you enjoying your life? Why are you going out and doing all these things? You're not being a productive member to society, you know, and things like that. When really, like, you gotta live your own life. You have the opportunity to have fun. Go out there, say even to the Philippines or something like that. Fucking do it, you know. Do something you like to do. Do stuff that you enjoy. F those people, you know. Yeah, I feel that, man. That happens. You can be you can be rooming with a good friend and it can turn into like a stranger, you know. They gotta get the cheap pizza, Papa John's. They don't want to get the top tier shit. Add everything in it. Nice, man. Yeah, I like a lot of things with good toppings on a pizza too, you know. Yeah, most Papa John's pizzas got a lot of garlic in it, and I kind of can tell because Domino's is basically the same. They always add garlic to their pizza all the time. So yeah, yep, a lot of BS in the U.S. Yep, that's fucked up, man. That's a terrible fucking friend right there. Fucking messed up. Better than Little Caesars. Damn, I gotta try it out then, man. If it's a better franchise pizza than them, I gotta fucking try it out. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times men's issues are ignored too. I mean, I'll say it's not just the U.S. with that; it's other parts of the Western world too. You know, dealing with the same thing. What's up, couple of beers? Fucking another week here, and I'll be down there, man. We can hang out some more. What's up, DTGM? What's up, man? Yeah, I was eating that kava like I was like starving, man. That was good. That shit. So you're gonna get the mod pizza two hooper? Yeah, let me know how that is. Post that shit on the Discord food. I need to fucking get that when I'm down Arizona, cause I don't think there's any mod pizza here. So what's Waba Grill? That's what's that? I never seen that on the East Coast and the Midwest. That sounds pretty good though. Yeah, you see true colors. Yep. I mean, that's what happens when you live with somebody that you knew for a long time. You see their true colors for who they are, and you're like, yeah, that's not a person I want to hang out with anymore. You know? Damn, I guess that must be a West Coast thing. Waba Grill, Baron Pizza. Is that like a pizza place or is that or is like frozen pizza? Yeah, it is a headache, man. It's hard to find that right job too, and reading them descriptions on Indeed are just like you just shake your head. Some of them are just like super picky on who they want, and you read some ridiculous shit in the description, and there's ones that don't even show you the pay. It's a pain in the ass, you know. Steak and chicken bowl. Damn, that almost sounds like kava, man. But it sounds like it's more like different toppings on there. Mr. Anti-Nails was live today. How was his live stream? Was it good? Yeah, it's kind of like kava too. It's very similar with that, with the bowls, the burritos, all that shit. Yeah, my phone's at 3%, so I gotta end this soon. We'll do a live stream on that phone right there. So, tofu, salmon, damn. All right. Is that the Waba Grill in that place? Yeah, he wasn't on YouTube for a bit because you know what, like those two guys gotta mess with him, you know, which is some bullshit. Now he's coming back. He's trying to do his YouTube thing again, you know, and hopefully he doesn't have to be interrupted by them, you know. It's pathetic. Hmm. I don't even know what is Yogi's bill grill. What's that? Yeah, they hide the pay. Yeah, what's the point in applying for that place then? Then you gotta find out the interview. Like what the fuck, you know? Damn, man, they looked like good variety. Nah, I never tried that, Anthony. Seemed like a lot of shits in Arizona. I never really seen the East Coast, unless like I drove past it and didn't really notice it, you know. Yeah, I like salmon. Salmon's very good. I like cooking the salmon on the stovetop. Make some like salmon lock. Good as shit. He paid the visit. Oh my goodness. I mean, as long as the live stream was good, Mr. Antoneos had a decent time talking to his fans and shit. That's a good thing, but I don't understand why he has to keep on doing that shit, you know? Yeah, that sounds like a good seafood meal, man. Seafood on a bowl. Damn, Anthony, we gotta go to those places. We gotta go to those places and eat. Be fucking good. But I'm gonna end this live. So I'm at 2%, but I'll be using this phone now. So catch you guys on the other one.